There it is. About to say. Sweet home Alabama. Actually, we're in Idaho. Sweet home Idaho. I don't know. Whatever. Welcome, everyone. It's the last leg of this trip across the U.S. We are now gonna make sure that's on, and I think I forgot to do this. But we are we are flying from Caldwell, Idaho, over to Eugene, Washington or Oregon, sorry. And yeah, no ATC is on at the moment, but by the time we get in the air and stuff, maybe someone will pop on. Seattle, I know, me being a student for Seattle Center, um, I can tell you who's all on. I can tell you people are online, and there is a possibility. Oh, that's already in. Okay, let's go ahead and crank this girl. Okay, pressure is good. Temperature is getting there. Cool. I really hope her, my dog jumping around in the background is not being picked up. But yeah, this is the last flight with 60 Foxtrot across the entire U.S. So we got her done. Okay, well, first of all, auto ATC 6037. And we're going up to 12,000 again. Just because it worked the first time. I'm gonna go and turn everything. While the GPS does its thing, figure out where the fuck we are. Also, 30, yeah, looks about right on that. We can go ahead and get frequencies, so 13135,075. Awesome sauce. Okay, sweet. Now, flight plan. So it's weird because the departure airport is Keul, but then Eugene is Keug. So it's literally only one letter difference. Sweet. Well, that's settled. Yeah, honestly, well, depending on what runway we take. Sweet. Well, flight plan is in. Oh, I forgot what flight plan. Well, I kind of forgot to meant to say 20. Meant to say 23. What is it, like 15 23 35 is what I meant to say. There we go. Had to refile on the ground real quick, but that ain't no problem. Okay, so 347 at so 30 would be best, which means we're gonna taxi down. Okay. We're gonna taxi down to Foxtrot and then Alpha, follow Alpha all the way down to 30. Cool. Okay, let's go and start this taxi. We're gonna go and put this as 122.8, just because we're gonna have that like that. Okay, we're taxing Alpha. Whoa! I hope that's an AI plane, because there's no one else on Vatsim here. Here's a way to check. I guess it's an AI. See, what's weird is that there's AI traffic that moves, but yet there's no one, even though I have AI traffic offline. I don't get it. I don't get why I have AI traffic when I literally have that shit turned off. I don't think this taxiway is actually supposed to be here. Oh shit. No wonder why. I'm on the wrong taxiway. Or am I? I am confused. This is not. Yeah, this is the wrong taxiway. I didn't jump over one like I was supposed to. That's my bad. I don't know why there's random taxi lights in the middle of the taxiway, but okay. Also, I don't know why there's random hold short lines just in the taxiway that's not even at the runway yet, but whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and cool. Okay, engine instrument. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Go and pick this baby up to 18. Well, we're not having to get clearance. This goes a lot quicker. Amp's good, vacuum's good, pressure's good. Sweet. Well, we can depart. Out of here. Caldwell Executive, November 516, Sierra Foxtrot, departing runway 30, departure to the west. Caldwell. Clear. Clear. Let's go. 30. And now, freshly paved runway, let's hit it. Let's say. Fuck, man. Crispy's alive. Gotate. Okay. We're airborne. Build him some speed. Now we can climb out of here. Okay. Turning. Colorado Executive, 60 Foxtrot, turning left crosswind, runway 30, departure to the west. Colorado. Whoa! Excuse you. There we go. There we go. I think the trim just needed to be reset, honestly. Joe, what's up? Yeah, I don't think my center oil line was that good, honestly. Um, but yeah, I turn on autopilot, and next thing you know, I'm going straight to the moon. Um, but literally, it's just turn off autopilot, reset it, and then go from there. But hey, we rolling now. This will be a shorter flight. Like this one's only going to be like 3:15, I think. 3 hours 50. I think I filed for 3:15. We'll see. Do I have a headwind? I have a 1 knot headwind. Sweet. I think it's going to be a bumpy one nonetheless. Um, but hey, what can you do, right? Okay, let's see here. There we go. That's perfect right there. We are not following any airways today. We are literally going direct, which is nice. Sweet. Let's see. Vacuum's good. Pressure's good. Temp is good. Everything else. Let's see. Fuel flow's actually really good right now. Typically at cruise, we're at 15 gallons per minute or per hour. Right now, we're about what, 13, 14? So that's actually really good. Um, Climb rate's good. We're at 500 feet per minute. Awesome. Okay, I literally turned off the fact that I have a co-pilot. Why is it showing that I have a co-pilot? Here, let's see what happens if I just I have no co-pilot. Actually, I don't even weigh 170. Thank you very much, game. Calling me 20 pounds fatter than I am. Dig. What's funny is right as I opened up Flight Sim, Seattle Center was online. Like I think it was, yeah, it was Shy was running Seattle Center, but what's crazy is as soon as I connected to Vatsim, I look over and they log off, and I'm like, bro, I think you did this. I think you did this on purpose. Like at this point, this might be on purpose. Am I losing? Nope. Lost. Probably. Shy was the one who was in the F-15 and freaking uh intercepted me while I was in the 22. Speed is kind of slowing down a little bit. I don't like. I don't know. I'll ask him next time. Alexa, turn on the office. I told her to do that before I started streaming. And I even heard her say, okay, like she normally does. But apparently she did not do what I wanted. I ate my food. Um, and yeah, we're chilling now. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to Unicom. So here shortly we'll be crossing over into um, Seattle. Right now we're under Salt Lake City airspace. I'm just gonna have the staff up channel just you know open in Discord. That way uh I can see when someone's like, "Hey, ZSE." If someone takes ZSE, I'll know that we will be getting ATC coverage. Not too bad of a day though. Very pretty day. 4:48. We have now crossed over into Oregon. We're in the home state, baby. Home stretch. It's literally just direct from here. Joe, take a guess what I have to drink. You'll know it. Everything but water. Honestly, you're correct. But what do you always catch me just chugging? Okay, yes, I was actually drinking root beer at work. Um, I'll give you one last try. Typically, I need two hands to hold it. Okay, no, it's Pepsi. It's a 2 liter of Pepsi to be exact. Anytime I drink it, or nine, like probably 70% of the time, if I'm drinking a 2 liter, it's gonna be Pepsi. What the fuck? What the fuck? Bro, what? I actually haven't had all. Okay, I'm probably gonna get shit for this from somebody somewhere. I have not had Dr. Pepper in a hot minute. The last time I had Dr. Pepper was my aunt was hosting a like a birthday party at her house, and in her pool she had some cans of Dr. Pepper, so I drank one of those. But that's the last time in a hot minute I've had Dr. Pepper. And that was what, June, mid June, I think. So I have not had, and then before that, I don't even know when the last time I had Dr. Pepper before that was. I'm not a big, I love Dr. Pepper. Like, it's a good drink. I don't really drink it that often. I don't dislike it, but it's just like, I don't know. Dude, if I go in my fucking history, like my purchase history, I can guarantee a 2 liter of Dr. Pepper was not on there, dude. Yeah, taco. I honestly have done forgot what the fuck that even was for. I think I created it for a meme, and I think at one point there was some kind of redemption for that. But if I'm being honest, that was when we made it. I thought of, you know, what the redemption would be. Let's just say I never remembered, like ever. You want me to stretch? Oh my god. You know what? Thank you for the stretch. That, holy shit, my back just sounded like a zipper. Oh, oh. PDX towers online. Okay, there's your hydrate. Good, going down and coming back up. Hey, hey, Mr. Joe, you should look at Team Chat, dog. You should look in Team Chat. I haven't even watched the video yet. If anyone is wondering or just curious, today at work, um, we had someone fly uh, in the later part of the day. Like I think it was like 5:15, 5:20. He showed up, but we had a helicopter come in that was unscheduled, and the tail number and all that was marked private, so you can't just. All we could tell is what type of helicopter it was, and that was it. Like that's all we could tell, and we were like, we don't know what this like. Even the assistant manager he said he's never seen one of those in person, so he doesn't know like what exactly it is. And so whenever they came over the trees and we could see them, the assistant manager said he knew exactly what helicopter that was. Like he knew it immediately. I did not because I was too busy watching the front of the helicopter and making sure that where I marshaled them to get them to land at was not on top of me. Um, so I marshaled them in. We knew it was a red helicopter because they said over they kept saying red helicopter, Habersham traffic, red helicopter, blah 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 blah. So I knew it was red and I saw it was red, but all I saw was the front of it. Well, it touched down, um, and as the rotors was spooling down, um, the assistant manager like motions me. He's like, "Hey, you know who that is?" And I'm like, honestly, I have no idea." But yeah, I was like, I have no idea who it is. Cletus McFarland, the real Cletus McFarland, just landed at the airport today, and I got to meet him. Um, you're welcome. But yeah, as I was saying, I was like, you're not subbed, bitch. So I gifted you a sub. But yeah, Cletus McFarland, he was the one flying the helicopter. Him and his buddy. And they were like, hey, we just need some fuel, so we topped him off, or we brought the fuel truck up, and Cletus wanted to fuel it himself, just because, which is understandable. Like, if you're rich enough to fly your own helicopter and you're willing to fill your own, you know what? Fine, because I don't want to touch that helicopter because he's got money and I'd rather not fuck it up. Um, Plus, he fills it up typically. Typically, when they land at an airport, if it's got self-serve jet fuel, they go for the self-serve. Um, so yeah, but yeah, we fueled them up really quickly, and as I was parking the truck, the assistant manager he was walking them into the FBO to for payment and for them to go to the bathroom and stuff. Well, as Cletus as he started walking toward the bathroom, he just handed the assistant manager his card and was just like, "Here, that's how you pay for it." And then he went to the bathroom, and we got him paid for and stuff. And the assistant manager took a picture with him. Well, I took a picture of him, and then they departed. Well, they started up the helicopter, and Cletus took off, but the other guy stayed on the ground and recorded it um, as he took off and then did a circle and then came back and landed. I'm guessing for video footage if they want to include the video footage. And then he picked up the dude got on the helicopter. They took off, and the assistant manager looked over me. He's like, "What celebrity just takes their credit card and gives it to a stranger?" Like, he's like, "What celebrity does that?" Especially a celebrity like that with that much money. Like, but yeah, he was a cool guy. his helicopter's dope as shit. It's his acrobatic helicopter. Same one Red Bull uses. But it's understandable why he would have his tail number marked as private. That way, no fans can just search up his tail number and track him all the fucking time. Makes sense. I now know his tail number. However, if I search it up, there's only like one. The way we have to track private aircraft at the airport, that is the only way that I would be able to track them if I wanted to. Um, but honestly, I could give two shits. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Um, I don't, I haven't really watched too much of his content, so I was watching a video earlier because I haven't watched it. The last time I watched one of his videos was ages ago, so I decided to watch his newest one today while I was eating. But yeah, it's been a minute since I watched his videos, so I saw the video earlier where he was working on the Dale truck, where they tuned it up like a fuck ton. That would be something I would be really interested in. Like I like cars, but I'm not like a crazy car enthusiast. Like um I like different cars, but I don't really work on cars. I don't know much about like how to tune it or anything like that. But nah, the NASCAR stuff I would definitely watch. That would be interesting. Dude, how the hell have we still not gotten to 12,000 feet yet? What the fuck? We're just at 11? Really? Yeah, we're just gonna keep it full fucking throttle. I don't care. Freaking altitude, man. Thinner altitude. Shit. We shaking now. Oh, yeah, we're going over the mountains. That's why we're shaking. He was even wearing his famous cap, dude. He was wearing his McFarlane hat, dude. So while we were fueling, right, a random fucking like a random guy from the flight school came over and was FaceTiming a buddy of his or something. And he was like, he came over and McFarlane just kind of glanced up at him, like, because Cletus was sitting there fueling his fucking helicopter. Um, and he just kind of glanced up for a minute at the guy and then went back down. And the guy apparently mistook that as he wants to talk to me. So the guy goes over and starts talking to him. Like, yeah, hey, I'm just, don't mind me. I'm just, like, I'm a big fan and stuff, and I recognize your helicopter. And my buddy, I've got him on FaceTime, and he's like, hey, look, this is it. Like, he immediately was doing that fanboy shit where, like, um, you know, starts immediately kind of getting up in the guy's face. He's like, he was making it very fucking weird. If you look in the pictures, the guy in the green shirt, with the what's that blonde hair or whatever the fuck it is, that's the guy who's making it weird as shit. Um, I don't care, even if it's a celebrity that I want to meet, I want to get like a signature from. I'm gonna let them have their space, especially if they're busy. There's people I want to meet, but if I meet them, like, I could have took a picture with Cletus today, but um, when the assistant manager asked for a picture, he was like, "Yeah, we can do it. Make it quick." I was like, "I'll take it for you. That way you can both have it, and or that way you're both clearly in the picture." So I took it real quick, and we didn't ask for the picture immediately. The assistant manager waited till after they were paid and they were about to go back out and depart. So at least we waited till there was no real business happening. Um, but yeah, that guy came out immediately, like while he was still fueling the helicopter, and we're like, even I felt weird. I was like, you're not even talking to me, and I feel awkward as shit right now. And the guy was like, okay, yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah, it's me, blah, 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 blah. And he kind of like, you could tell he kind of like, you could tell Cletus was like also awkward because after the initial meet and greet, he kind of like made small conversation and you could tell he was trying to wave off the guy nicely, but you could tell he was kind of making minimal, talk and stuff. You could just tell he was like, this guy's weird. Um, nah, after that guy left and they went and paid and all that. Yeah, just chatting with him while we were waiting on the printer to fucking load because it's slow as shit. But while we're sitting there just chatting, he's cool. He's I like it when celebrities are cool, but like when someone immediately comes up and makes it feel weird, we're just like, ugh. But yeah, that was dope. The helicopter's badass though. That thing's neat as shit. He actually, yeah. Like, the assistant manager waited to, he waited till typically, like, whenever I started working there, the assistant manager, he was like, hey, occasionally we will have celebrities come in because that's just part of aviation. Um, he's like, even if it's someone you really, really, really want to, just get an autograph, take a picture, just something real quick. He's like, one, make it quick. Two, don't bother them about it. And three, make sure the time is right. He's like, don't just immediately, as soon as they step out of that jet or airplane or helicopter or whatever, don't immediately bombard them. Give them time, give them space, give them a little bit, give them relaxation for a minute. Because most celebrities, as soon as they get near fans or around fans, they immediately get bombarded. Like, it's crazy how stupid some fans are to where they're just like immediately like, oh my god, I want to touch you. Like, give them some space. For instance, Nick Saban, the college football coach, he used to be the college football coach for Alabama, and he flies into our airport quite often. But we don't really ask for autographs or anything. We're just like, hey, how you doing? We just greet him like an we 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 don't want to be rude. Like, Like we treat them like any other person. We treat them with respect. We try to give them the best service we can. But also at the same time, on the inside, we're sitting there like, oh my god, it's you. Like we'll be respectful. Like if like one time Nick Saban got off the jet and you could tell he was pissed. Like something had pissed him off on either on the jet or previously, and he just kind of waved and walked directly to his vehicle. And you know what? We didn't bombard him. We were like, we just waved back at him and let him go. Um, you just gotta respect them. Let them have their room. I don't care if it's like my favorite celebrity of all time. If they flew in, I would give them respect, and only if if you know if I get some chance, like the assistant manager did today, like right after they paid for the fuel and we were chatting, he just wanted a quick picture. You know, they all they were gonna do is go back to the helicopter anyway. Enough with the damn squeaking, dog. Um, but yeah, that's about it. We're finally at altitude. Holy shit! It's a miracle. Yeah, we've had basketball players, like professional basketball, football players come in and out. We've had a couple celebrities. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude. Like they will respect you, they will chat with you. They will like if you treat them like a normal person and don't just immediately start fangirling like some I can't say this. The first word that popped in my head, I can't say on stream because of TOS. If you start acting like a stupid fangirl and doing shit like that, they're immediately gonna be like, "Oh my god, not this again." You treat them like a normal person. You treat them with respect and stuff. They might even sit there and chat with you. Like we've had chats. Like today, we had chatted with him. Like he could have just took his fuel, paid it, and then dipped. But he sat there and chatted for a few minutes, and he actually was willing to do a quick picture. You know, and that was it. I treat him with respect. I didn't bombard him. Mainly because even if it was like some celebrity I would kill to meet, I am too nervous to ask for things like pictures and shit because I don't want to be that guy who seems needy or desperate. But yeah, that one guy today, I don't even know his name. He's either a student or a new instructor. I don't know who the fuck he is. He's with the flight school. But as soon as he walked up, like I shit you not, the blades were not even done spinning yet on the helicopter. They got out. We were chatting with them. Yeah, exactly. But like when that guy popped up, phone already out, already on FaceTime. I shit you not. Like I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Immediately, I was like, what are you doing, dude? And as soon as he kind of made himself like he was like, oh yeah, I'm a big fan. I immediately felt the awkward tension. Like I felt it as quick as Cletus probably felt it. If I'm being honest, like I was like, oh, one of those. Actually, they gave us a compliment. Um, so he said typically if they go to an airport and they have self-serve jet fuel, they would rather just land at the self-serve and hot fuel, meaning they'll leave the engine running while they fuel it up and then they'll just go. We don't have self-serve jet fuel, just because it's an older system and it's kind of fucking stupid. Like, basically, let's put it this way: you're either doing 72 gallons per minute flow or none at all. Like, and there's no in between. So trying to fuel up helicopters and shit, typically you're doing like 14 to 20. Like 15 to 20 area is about where you want to fuel a helicopter in most airplanes. Fueling up the truck, like if we're filling up our jet truck, refilling it, yeah, 72 gallons a minute, no problem because it's made for that. But like if you're overwing filling or if you're using the nozzle, like the hose and the nozzle gun, typically you want to be like, I think the most they say is 30 or less. Um, Now if you're fueling a jet with the single point, yeah, you can go faster. But typically, with this helicopter, we had to do with the nozzle gun, so we had to do lower. But yeah, when he was fueling it, like as soon as they said they wanted fuel, I ran over, grabbed the fuel truck, and the blades, there's no rotor brake on the helicopter, so you just have to wait till they stop spinning, even after like once the engine's off, you just gotta wait till they stop spinning on their own. And I had already pulled up the truck next to the helicopter while the blades were still spinning, just because as soon as I realized, oh, we got a celebrity, let's make this quick, and let's do this some quick, respectable service. But yeah, I pulled up already. We already grounded the helicopter, already pulled the thing out, and already gave it to him. And he looked over, like Cletus looked over at his buddy. He was like, "I think this is the first." He was like, "These guys are on top of it. I think this is the first time we've ever had the fuel truck already up next to the helicopter, fueling up the helicopter while the blades were still spinning." He's like, "This is a first." So fucking score for the airport, right? Fucking score, bitch. Didn't even mean to, but score. Which that's how we try to fuel most. Like the only helicopters we really fuel is military and like either medical or police or like emergency services. Those are the only ones we will hot fuel while it's still spinning. With civilian, typically it's just not worth it. It's not worth the risk. Like, yeah, the danger, like, yeah, we're used to it, but like, it's just not worth it. Worth the risk and worth the shit that could happen um, with a civilian aircraft. So, but we typically like to pull up as soon as the rotor stops spinning, or sometimes even when they're still spinning, we'll pull it up. So we just traded them like, well, typically I would have waited till they were at least slowing down, like they were slow enough to where I could keep a good eye on it. But today I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just go with it. Since it was a celebrity, I was like, you know what? Let's just speed things up a little bit. So, score for the airport. Score for the fucking airport. I really hope the clip that they recorded of it taking off and landing, I really, really hope that's in a video. Like, that would actually be dope if, like, the Habersham Airport was in a video. I would love that, dude. I think everyone would love that. I think the assistant manager would love that the most since he's a fucking huge fan. I feel like he would be ecstatic over it. I would just be like, oh, we made it on YouTube. Okay, last leg. Last leg, and we will have the bitch home, dude. We will have the plane home. And Joe, if you don't get that CJ back home soon, like if you don't get that bitch home, I will airline back over with my own money and I will take it off myself. It won't take me long. 2 legs, I could do it in one day. I would you rather okay, do you want me to sit right seat? I can sit right seat if you know, unless you really, really, really want to do it solo. If you think you are ready to completely be signed off, this is your test. If you want, I can sit right seat for the first leg, and then I can just find my own way home. And then you can, as your official, uh, like like official fucking, what is it, captain? What are our ranks again? I don't even I forgot. If you want your PIC flight, if you want like another test run or like another preparation run, I can do the first one with you, and then the second one will be your initial PIC flight. If you would like, either way works. Up to you. I will be fine with sitting right seat and basically doing nothing and just helping you out if need be. I will sit there and do nothing and just take a nap. You got this. You just need to fucking get the confidence to get on Vatsim and fucking do the shit, dude. We'll practice more with ATC if you want, or we can. Um, you can do it when ATC's offline, or you could be one of those dick bags and file for like, I don't know, 16,000 feet and just do VFR direct. Like you just take off and go 2.5 hours at 16,000 feet, and definitely burn a lot more fuel than you need. But then you won't have to talk to ATC unless you're going through like a airspace that requires ATC communication. Oh, yay! Did that go bump down? I guess I can turn these off. Loki kind of. You know what? I'm a miracle worker because I forgot to turn on the strobes for takeoff, but it's daytime, so it's not really a crazy difference. But I forgot to turn on the strobes, and just by some miracle, I clicked under here and turned them on just now. Oh fuck! I just realized I turned off the beacon off the tech light. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bo. Da, 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 da. Hey Joe, have you ever seen the shortest or the world's shortest international flight? Yeah, look in team chat, dude. That is literally the world's shortest international flight. 1-5. That's what I wanted right there. We'll go ahead and change this to 134.425. That'll be our next waypoint check. So 3015. go and have Eugene CTAF in, ready to rock and roll, just in case. Those honey. What the shit did you DM me? Anytime you DM me something, Joe, I just brace myself for death.
Done! Bruh!
Joe, what'd you do?
I should not play that on stream. I already know that. Any clip I get from you, I just actually don't know. I can fix this. We can do this. If I do that. How the hell did you manage to get it in a fucking donut, dude? That's what I want to know. We are in Saddle Airspace, or well, Seattle Center Airspace. So that would suck. We would be a little far north. Can't see the Three Sisters just yet. We'll get there. Hey, my Vatsim ATC instructor is currently flying on Vatsim right now. He's currently on Flight Sim 2024. He took off from Seattle and he's going to, where the fuck is he going? Oh, San Diego. At 35,000 feet. Oh, dude, I'm so ready for like a. The next day I can sleep in would be Sunday morning, and I can't wait for it because like tomorrow will be 7 days in a row. Well, 6 days, but I technically worked seven because I worked an extra hour Friday. It'll be six, almost. It'll be 6+ days of working in a row tomorrow, and I'm tired because it's actually been really busy. Well, today was dead as fuck, but like the past few days have been busy, and I'm ready to catch up on sleep. Tomorrow I will definitely be catching up on sleep. after work. Gonna come home, eat, get ready, and then sleep, and then tomorrow, and then Friday morning, head down to the cabins. Fun. My instructor, he has 480 hours as a pilot and 522 hours as ATC. Honestly, I will probably be in that same boat. Because once I get my rating, I want to be fucking running it, dude. No way too quiet. What do you mean the Spotify application is not responding? Bitch, I opened you. That's all I did. What do you mean? Oh shit. I think, yep, they just came online, didn't they? I just saw someone called for ZSC, so they're coming online. Right as I open Spotify, too, so I can listen to music. What the fuck, dude? One through five.
Seattle Center, good evening, Alaska 104 on the down rally 34 left, 8 down. Alaska 104, Seattle Center, radar contact. Descend to maintain 4,000, vectors ILS, runway 34 left approach.
Alright, down to 4,000, vectors to 34 left, okay, Seattle left, 104.
Well, we're in ATC time now. And there it is.
Alaska 48, Seattle Center, squawk 7271, say approach request. Affirm, say approach request. Yeah, that's fine, Alaska 48. Expect vectors to final 34 right, maintain 3,000. Alaska 48, turn left heading 070.
Seattle Center, November 5160 Foxtrot with you, 12000.
November 5160 Foxtrot, Seattle Center, IDA.
Ident, 60 Foxtrot. Ident. I'm identing. Ah! I think I'm gonna, I did.
November 5160 Foxtrot, radar contact 35 miles northwest of the Wild Horse VOR, 12000, Redmond altimeter 3004.
3004, 60 Foxtrot. Sweet. We will have ATC for a while. Hell yeah. Last leg. Might as well, dude. And by the way, this was not planned. I was kind of hoping...
48, 15 miles from Conti, turn left heading 010.
I was kind of hoping Shy would stay online a little bit longer, but you know, hey, I'll take what I can get. I knew as soon as I saw Iris.
Alaska 48, Seattle Center.
As soon as I saw Iris pop online saying he's taking ZSE, I was like, oh shit.
You're 10 miles from Conti, turn left heading 010, maintain 3000, full established, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach.
3000, left 48.
Alaska 48, you're cleared the ILS runway 34 right approach.
And thank you, cleared for ILS 34 right approach.
Seattle. Da, 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 da. I should start singing every time I do a transmission. Seattle Center. 6 Sierra Foxtrot. No, I should not do that. That's actually pretty stupid. My instructor still has not contacted Seattle. They're still on 122.8. Like,
Alaska 104, turn left heading 070, descend and maintain 3000.
070 down to 3000, last one over.
What's up, Bush Pilot Jesse? What's up? How you doing? We are flying from Caldwell, Idaho, where we landed last night, and we are going to Eugene, Oregon, which will be, this is the last leg of our cross country from Georgia to Oregon in this thing. So this will be the last 172 flight for a little while, I would say. We'll probably do another 172 flight later on, but it'll be a while. Oh my god, am I actually close to your area? What's funny is Joe, one of the mods, he was chatting earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but he actually
48, 1280 at 8, runway 34 right.
he actually lives around this area as well. So he lives around the area as well. He lives in Oregon. Where I'm at, I'm 140 miles from Eugene. So if you're wondering where I am, like, on a more specific note, where I am at this moment in time, let's see here. I can do this. Oh my god, zoom out. Thank you.
Moscow 104, descend and maintain 3000.
Oh, sorry about that. Going around 3000 after our last one.
Yeah, no worries.
Where's the nearest fucking town? Am I just in the middle of nowhere right now? Okay, the nearest airport is Roberts Field, Redmond, Oregon. That is the closest like airport that's easily recognizable. Like,
Alaska 104, 8 miles from Jalon, turn left heading 010, maintain
that's
3000
awesome.
until established, cleared ILS runway 34 right approach. Correction, 34 left approach.
Alright, you went from Jalon, 010 and, we're cleared to the ILS, 34 left approach. For LS.
So actually, even though I live in Georgia, which is on the other side of the fucking country, I am actually currently a student at the Vatsim Seattle Airspace, and I'm currently working on my S1 rating. So here shortly, hopefully, after my wedding and my honeymoon and all that, after all of that, I can come back and I can actually go ahead and do my RE, and then I can become a ground and clearance delivery for Portland and other tier 2 airports. So I was not. I was not. I don't have any permissions to do anything yet. I am still a observer. I can't even do ground stuff yet. I have to get my S1 rating, and then I have to do 20 hours of that.
Seattle Center, good evening, Delta 1209, flight level 350, approximately 14 miles to the northwest
And
of
then
Kimberly.
I'll have to move up to S2, which is power. And then I'll move to S3, which is approach. And then finally I'll move to C1, which is center. So it's going to take me a while to get up before I can do center. But no, I wasn't doing center last night. I think that was... I can tell you who it was, actually. Let's see here. That was probably either Tanner or... No, that was probably Tanner. Yeah. Tanner is... he's one of the main instructors for ZSE.
Air Transport 7457, Seattle Center, pushing start approved, tail east.
And then actually my instructor for my S1 rating
48, welcome to
is also
CTAC,
flying right now,
Bravo,
but for
spot
some reason
55 to parking. Good day.
he still hasn't switched over from Unicom, so he hasn't even contacted yet. I've contacted before him, which is weird because he should be on top of these things. I'm gonna I'm gonna like uh keep an eye on how long Seattle's been online. Like Portland's actually where I'm doing my training for my S1 rating, so maybe one day you'll fly into Portland on Vatsim and maybe I will be running ground or clearance delivery. So that's definitely in the near future.
Alaska 104, wind 2806, runway 34 left, clear to land.
34 left, clear to land, Alaska 104.
That's loud. I'm gonna see.
Sorry, what's up? Yeah, you can take any gate you want. I just said enter the ramp at spot 55.
What's up?
What's up, dude?
How's it going?
Pretty good. I see you're flying right now.
I am.
I also see that you haven't switched over to center yet.
That is true. I was eating dinner and on a walk, and I realized.
Yeah, center, like I was literally sitting there in Unicom, just chilling, and I was about to turn on music.
2508, flight level 250. We're about 15 miles to the northwest of the Lake VOR.
Delta 2508, Seattle Center, radar contact, welcome.
Yeah, I was chilling, and I was about to turn on music while I'm sitting here, and then as soon as I open up Spotify, uh, center comes on, and I'm like, crap. Just wanted to pop in and make sure you knew that someone existed
Yeah.
in ATC.
Yeah, I was hoping no one would get on so I could, like, eat dinner peacefully, but, it's okay.
You should know everyone in this Discord by now. No one likes to leave it peaceful.
Yeah, no one does. No.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head out. You have a good flight.
Alright, see ya.
That was my instructor for my ATC training. So there you go. Well, technically, he's listed as a mentor. He's not an official instructor, but they do the same fucking thing. Since I am streaming, I didn't just want to hang out in there with him for too long a time. Because I'd rather not, you know, he might not want to be on stream for that long or whatever. Let him peacefully eat his food. Yeah, man. Actually, what's funny is, so for your initial training session with VZSE, your first training session is actually at Hillsborough. So I know how to give VFR and IFR clearances in and out of Hillsborough. So I know all about that flight following stuff, dude. Yeah, it's talking to ATC is like, so here's weird for me. Here's what's weird for me. When I initially am getting ready to contact ATC, like earlier when I was getting ready to initially contact Center, I was sitting there like rerunning it in my head like 3 times. Like for some reason, I'm a little bit nervous the first time, even though I've done this 1,000 times. But I'm always a little bit nervous the first time. But after I contact them and we, read our contact, whatever,
Seattle Center, howdy, Alaska 127.
then I'm fine. Like then from there on, I'm just like, okay, cool, whatever. Like
Alaska 127, Seattle Center, radar contact, welcome.
I don't know why it's always that first initial contact that I'm
1209, leave my airspace, Salt Lake offline, radar service terminated.
low-key kind of nervous.
Have a safe flight.
Alright, advisor, have a good evening, Delta 1209.
Hey, TC.
Red Baron flies. That's a cool name. Hey, since Center came online, they turned on the ATIS for Eugene. Sweet.
Air Transport 7457, Seattle Center, runway 34 right, taxi via Bravo.
Maybe a Bravo. One, 2, 5, 2, 2, 5. Actually, sweet. Can we pick it up yet?
29er, 2.7, altimeter 2.
I like doing Vatsim in general aviation planes, hoping here soon to do Vatsim and the P. Yeah, honestly, I enjoy it a lot better in GA aircraft. Myself. Honestly, like doing it in a 172 and or like a CJ4, it's fun. Um, Here soon, me and Joe, we're gonna have to do a King Air 350 flight, and then we're also planning a A320 Neo flight. Those are gonna be a little less fun because being airliners and all, we kind of have to be more a professional, strict kind of range. But not Vatsim, when you're just chilling as a GA aircraft like I am right now, it's nice. That might be the Three Sisters up ahead. Yeah, that should be the Three Sisters. I know, almost directly in front of me.
Alaska 104, welcome to SeaTac. Taxi to parking via Juliet Hotel Bravo. Cross runway 34 center and 34 right.
My instructor went into the voice channel with Iris, the one that's running ATC right now. So they're probably chatting up a storm. I wonder if my instructor's conspiring against me. Like, hey, just make him descend at make him start descending while he's directly above his destination, and then make him do like a 2,000 feet a minute descent spiral down to the airport or some bullshit. Like, that would suck. What's the ADA showing right now? Eugene. Information X-ray. Really? X-ray? Shit. So the 3/4 is what's currently.
Oh, yeah, but you can take an intersection if you want.
Jesus, don't do that again.
Yeah, for sure.
Holy shit. Good fuck, dude.
Seattle Center, good evening, TBN November 76 Delta Echo, ground network, contact to Spokane.
November 786 Delta Echo, Seattle Center clearance on request standby, number 1.
This is the shit I'm practicing. Like when someone asks for a clearance, you have to go in and make sure the clearance is good and all that shit. Like that's what I'm currently learning. Clearance delivery is, it's not really hard, so to speak, but it's definitely like, yeah, it definitely can be weird. It's a little much. I guess once I get more practice, it won't be as much, but it's definitely a little much right now, especially when you have multiple lined up in a row.
November 786 Delta Echo, got your clearance advice ready to copy.
Go ahead.
November 786 Delta Echo, clear the Spokane International Airport via the Eagle 6 departure, then as filed. Maintain 1000, expect flight level 290, 5 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency, squawk 4605.
Squawk 7700. Squawk 7500.
TBM 6 Delta Echo, read back correct, expect runway 32 for departure, call for taxi. Delta 2508, Seattle Center. Oakland offline, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Have a safe flight.
And there goes
We'll
my instructor.
go over to the dark side. Delta 2508.
Transport 7457, runway 34 right, clear for takeoff. Alaska 127, descend Timbers 3 arrival, landing west of Portland, altimeter 29907.
Descend via Timbers 3, landing west, last 137.
Boeing 9 Heavy, Seattle Center, cleared to Los Angeles International Airport, paying 6 departure, then as filed. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 410, 10 minutes after departure. Departure this frequency, squawk 6622. Bug 9 Heavy, read back correct. Call for taxi, short of Alpha, expect 3 for left for departure.
We just vibing over here in the 172.
Air Transport 7457, radar contact to altitude.
I'm 3,500 for 9,100 for 7457.
Air Transport 7457, climb maintain flight level 370, turn right direct Suma.
I maintain 370 right here, direct to Air Transport 7457.
Oh, the joys of chilling at 12,000 feet. So we're definitely gonna have, so we're gonna have the RNAV 3-4 left or 3-4 right, depending on which one they give us. I don't know which one. I don't really care which one.
November 786 Delta Echo, runway 32, taxi via Alpha, the Medford altimeter 2988.
Alright, 22 via Alpha, 88 meters.
Uh, uh, curious. I wonder how much of the Seattle airspace controls. Okay, so they control it. Just I'm gonna have it to where I'm quote unquote tracking the Eugene ATIS on my other monitor. That way, when it updates, I can watch it.
Boeing 9 Heavy. I can't give you that on the initial altitude, but we'll try and get you up as soon as possible, and you can just call me the second you're in the air. I'll try to get you that climb.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
2VM6 Delta Echo, winds 2607, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
On this flight track, we're gonna go exactly between the Three Sisters and then I think that's Mount Bachelor. So like we're gonna go right in the middle between these two mountains or these two sets of mountains. Three Sisters and Mount Bachelor. So we'll at least get some kind of landscape view. Since I'm at 12,000, I'll be over them even if I was going right over the peaks of them. But this makes it to where we have a little bit extra room.
No, Alaska 127's vacated, flight level 360.
Let's go 127.
Has vacated. Wow. So if you're currently wondering where I am exactly on the map, I don't have my map pulled up on stream. I am currently I'm pretty much directly south of the
786 Delta Echo.
Redmond Roberts
Center, radar contact,
Airport.
flight level 290.
Yeah, Roberts Field. I'm like 14 miles almost directly south of Roberts Field. In fact, we should be able to see which one is that? We should be able to see Bend Municipal right now. Yep, right there. There it is. And then I think, yep, there it is. Right over the tip of the wing is Redmond. Yep, right there. There's Redmond. Right above the tip of the wing. The flashing lights.
November 786 Delta Echo, clear directed to shoots VOR.
Dude, he started.
Direct shoots.
The only problem about being a November register call sign, anytime they say like Alaska or whatever call sign, you know for a fact it's not you. But as soon as they say November, I kind of like
Boeing 9 heavy,
jump for a
runway
moment because I was like, is it me? No, it's not me.
Boeing 9 heavy, the pain altimeter 3007.
Yo, Bush Pilot Jesse, we should do like some, if we want to do some VATSIM like VFR stuff, we could do like some formation flights or just some, mess around and do just fun stuff if you wanted to. I'm not afraid to have a good time. That might be freaking. That might be the thumbnail right there of the video. What's the peak of the sisters? By the looks of it, 10,400. So we would, even the peak of the tallest of the mountains, we would be over, like, we would still be like 1,500 feet, 1,600 feet above them.
Boeing 9 heavy, fly runway heading, wind 310 at 4, runway 34 left, clear for takeoff.
Ooh, while I'm sitting here waiting, I can work on 3D print stuff because I have an order I have to complete, and I finally remembered to ask him a fucking question today. And now that I have the question answered, I need to go work on it. So, fantastic.
Boeing 9 heavy, Seattle Center radar contact, climb maintain 15,000.
Boeing 9 heavy. Okay, so I need to take this guy, put him on top, then what? I am. Oh, okay. But I don't. Well,
Going 9, heavy turn right heading 090.
oh, someone's getting vectored. Fuck. Don't want to go through that more than once. If I add, if I add this, and if I go into here,
Boeing 9er heavy, climbing tank flight level 410, clear direct Suma.
410 direct Suma, we're gonna...
let's see here. Delete that. Oh no, fuck. There we go.
Alaska 127, expect vectors for the visual runway 28 left, so for now fly heading 010.
Heading 010 for visual 28 left, Alaska 127.
Alaska 127, descend and maintain 5,000.
Just gonna maintain 5,000, Alaska 127.
Uh, what the fuck? Why? What? Yeah.
Seattle Center, United 571 Heavy, 3,600 for 7,000.
Air 571 Heavy, Seattle Center, radar contact, climate change flight level 390, clear direct mini.
390, correct.
Me too, bud, me too.
390, direct mini, United 571 Heavy.
Okay, I'm getting distracted by working on the 3D printer stuff, so maybe I should actually pay attention. So, according to my calculations, about 45 miles out is when we can start descending. So, but we shall see.
Eugene Mail and 3 data information. 10, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 29er, dew point 7, altimeter 29er, 96, digital approaching east, landing and departing runways 34 left and 34 right, advise you have information whiskey. Eugene Mail and 3 data information X-ray 0054 Zulu, wind 34010, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature.
So, we have information X-ray.
Oscar 127, turn left heading 310, descend and maintain 3000.
Left 310, descend, maintain 3000, last 127. Alaska 127, fields in sight.
Oscar 127, cleared visual approach runway 28 left, contact tower 123.77, good day.
Cleared visual approach 28 left, 128.77, Oscar 127, thanks.
Oscar 127, it's 123.77.
123.77, thanks.
Getting close to our descent. But we can only descend when they tell us, so... Ha! I can't see. Thank you. You know what? We've got 30 minutes left, so there's no use in trying to split them up.
November 5160 Foxtrot, do you prefer 34 left to 34 right, Eugene?
We'll take 3-4 right, 6-0 back shot.
60 Foxtrot, roger, you can expect vectors for the visual runway 34 right.
Vectors for the visual, 3-4 right, 6-0 back shot. We're taking the vectors, bitch! This might be one of the first times I've gotten, like, fully vectored. Like, yes, I've gotten, like, last night I got vectored direct to my IAF, but, like, this might be the first time I've gotten, like, full vector. So, this is going to be interesting. Nevertheless, this is going to be interesting. Let me make sure we're on top of things here. Yeah, I can make my heading do what it wants. We're just going to go ahead and say that heading's going to be somewhere around here. We'll put it on 2-4 for now. But we'll see. Holy shit, that's gorgeous.
Air Transport 7457, leave my airspace, Salt Lake offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, have a safe
We're
flight.
gonna go and turn on these because we're about to get sectored.
Over to the dark side, thanks for the ATC.
Over to the dark
7457.
side!
See ya.
I'm using that.
Yep.
I'm using that, bro. Like, I'm using that shit. Over to the dark side, he said. Oh, that's fantastic. Over to the dark side. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. I'm definitely using that from now on. Sun, it's so bright. I wonder how many people's in his airspace right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That he's in control of right now. That's not many. Right now with my training for S1, I think it's hard trying to get clearances out. Wait till you're having to control like 18 aircraft all in your center airspace. And if you don't have, any ATC under you or very little ATC under you, you're having to go God mode and control everything from the ground up. And you're having to keep up with every aircraft. What is aircraft doing? Like, it's crazy. There's actually United Airlines about to fly a 777 about to fly directly over Eugene. We might be able to see them. Again, might is a keyword here. The sun's too fucking bright, so who knows? Could be like right in front of us. Maybe not. Did I just get a message? Oh, Seattle Center is closing in 7 minutes. Fantastic. It is closing at 10 on the dot. Gotcha. Well, hey, you wanna like any closer there, bud? By the time I get on the ground, he'll probably be going offline, so we'll switch to Unikerm. Actually, we'll switch to CTAT. Well, we might.
November 5160 Foxtrot, descend and pause discretion, maintain 6,000, DED and altimeter 29906.
Pause discretion down to 6,02906, 60 Foxtrot. Okay, 6,000. I see. Okay, so I see the lake, which means Eugene should be like right. Oh, get out. So there's the lake. Eugene is like just east, northeast of it. So like should be like dead in the middle of the screen, somewhere around that area. I can't say the field just yet, but I'll be there.
Center TBM 6 Delta Echo, simply for 2 minutes, please.
Yeah, for sure. I may be gone in your back, so we'll just terminate you here. November 8, sorry, TBM 6 Delta Echo, radar service terminated, frequency change approvals, yeah.
Alright, sorry you're leaving. We're on our own. Have yourself a good evening. TBM 76 Delta Echo.
At least we've had ATC for a good portion of this flight. It's been a lot better than the last how many flights where we've had like basically no ATC. I think I just sneezed on my dog on accident. Oopsies.
South Station tail size now closed. You can switch to Unicom 22-8. We'll see ya.
Seattle Center is now closed. So They're now on Unicom. As more things load in. That might be it right there, but I can't tell exactly. I think that's it right there, but I could be wrong. Since we're descending, we're just going to go ahead and descend down onto, I think it's 1200. Yeah, we're just going to go and descend down to 1200. You know what we're going to do? We're going to be a little cheeky. We're going to do procedure, enter. We're going to do 3-4 right, but then we're going to choose the right one. What's like a 5-mile final? 3, 2. So I have. Yeah, we'll do ICAP. Or not. Load it. But we're going to flight plan. We're going to go down to direct. What's next? We're gonna be kind of lazy, not gonna lie. And then we need to go up to 2,000 feet. What are we at? 7,000? How many miles are we out? Ooh, we need to start dropping like 1,000 feet per minute, probably. Now 2,000 minus 5 is still 10 minutes. We'll do that. We can catch up a little bit. How long is this flight going to take you? Well, we're starting our descent now, so I'll be getting off when I land. Like, the airport's where that flashing light is right there. So, and if you're wondering, I've been online for almost 2 hours and 45 minutes. So, we're on our home stretch. We're just going to join like a 5-mile final and go from there. Make sure there's no like mountain below me that I'm about to just smack the fuck into. Yeah, it should be fine. Wow, that's kind of gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, let's go ahead and do that. Just so we have them on. kind of cooking. Going 100, on 110 knots, indicated, something like that. Ground speed's 126 or 127. Kind of cooking it. We'll go and switch over to CTAF. Yeah, once we join this 5 mile final, it'll be just touchdown, taxi, shutdown, and done. So, shouldn't be too bad. How we doing on fuel? So why? There we go. I was like, why the fuck? Why the fuck? Yeah, we'll turn on approach. Yeah, I overshot the fuck out of this, dude. Because I forgot to turn on nav mode. Dumbass, but. Eugene traffic, November 5160 Foxtrot is joining 5 mile final, runway 34 right. Eugene. Okay, we're actually gonna say fuck it. I'm flying the approach in. Okay, Trim, don't fuck me over now. There it is, right. Although I should be following the needle. That's what I should be practicing. There we go, there's a needle right there. God, I'm bumping everything but what I want to bump right now. Sucks. There we go. So it's some other random shit. Actually get where I want to be. There we go. And we're just gonna go cruise. Please don't lag on touchdown again, like you have been. Whoa, 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 hold it. There we go. Trying to hit that person. The next one's all the way down there. Fuck. Actually, this one does not exist. But we're gonna take it anyway. Eugene traffic, Skyhawk 676 here, Foxtrot, clear of 34 right. Okay. Flaps are up. I need to taxi via. I'm sorry, but fucking, I'm bumping every button but the one I want. Ah, I know this field. Oh my god, stop with the fucking everywhere, dude. Like, if I just don't put in any rudder correction or brake correction, it always wants to pull to the right. Worse than, like, what it should pull to the right. Turn off strobe nav, taxi, landing. Actually, I'll take that taxi back, please. Thank you. Again with the floating fucking light. Cut as close as we can into the grass here. Sweet. That was the last leg of taking this all the way over from fucking Georgia, dude. The last leg. I did it. I'm not a complete loser. I managed to get the Cessna over to Eugene before Joe got the fucking citation jet over. Like, holy shit. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I had 6 legs, all 3 to 4 hours apiece, and he's only got like 2 legs that are like 2.5 hours apiece. Crazy, crazy, man. Oh lord. Okay. Anywho, we're gonna shut down, and I will be done for the night, bro. Absolutely fucking done. Okay, we'll turn off avionics. Go the engine. Beacon. Key. And I always forget. Nope, wrong one. That one. Nope. That one. There we go. Sweet. Fortunately, it's not an hour after sunset, but that means I won't get any night landings, but hey, we'll take it. Sweet. Okay, well, I am going to head off for the night, or I'm gonna get off stream. I'm still gonna play games, um, but yeah, I'm gonna go play some games, take my dog out, all that shit, and yeah. I don't know when my next stream will be. Well, actually, I do know when my next stream will be. Um, if everything works out, should be Saturday. Um, should be a special one. Um, but after that, I don't know what will be the next one. I don't know if it'll be before. It's either gonna be before, like it's gonna be after the first, definitely. But it's either gonna be. It might be before the 6th. It might not. We'll see how it goes. We'll just see how scheduling goes. But yes. Bye Joe. Bye CK. Bye everyone else watching. And y'all all have a good night. Joe, are you getting on VC in a minute? Because I'm about to hop in VC. Well, I'm gonna go take my dog, then I'll hop in VC. But will you and be in VC? Okay, well that's fine. I'll have to go to bed anyway tonight anyway for work. But yeah, sweet. Yeah, fucking what? Oh, brain. My dog knows I'm ending stream. She's over standing at the door like I'm waiting. Like, how do you know? How do you know? Anywho, peace out, bitches.